live on TV3 on DSTV channel 279. My name is AJ Akuakosap, and it's always a pleasure to come to you with all the goodness of the week. Every Saturday, I sit with our housemates, bring them out of the house, talk about the issues that have been going on, the love, connections, and everything else in between, and most importantly, have a great time with them. A big thank you to everyone being tuned in, but we must say a huge thank you to our incredible sponsors. Perfect Match Xtra is proudly brought to you by Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection for your important oral care needs. Fruitelli, fresh new look, same great taste. Calipo, the natural juice drink. Betway, get way more. And Betway is reminding all our amazing customers that it's time to get rewarded at the next big sports betting influencer with Betway. How, you're wondering? Well, place your bets, share your codes with your friends, fans, and followers, and if they place bets using your code, you will earn 4% of their wager. Yep, 4% of their wager. And the best part, whether they win or lose, if they bet, you earn cash. And the more people that bet with your code, the more you'll earn. Start betting, sharing, and winning with Bet Influencer, exclusive to Betway. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway, get way more. As well, a big thank you to Blue Jeans Energy Drink, XYZ Red Wine. Serve chilled drinks smoothly. Darling Lemon Drink. Taste it, feel it, Zozi. FC Perfumery, and a big thank you to those who are supporting us as well. Empire Kitchen's Heart of the Home. Kitchen dressers and TV consoles in the PM Xtra house were designed and installed by Empire Kitchens. When you're looking for yours, you know who to call. GTP Lifestyle, Mansa Plus Apartment and Hotel, located in Osu. A big thank you to Danube Homes as well, and as well to our amazing glam team that make our housemates look absolutely gorgeous. I'll be going through the glam squad as our housemates come in. But speaking of glam, I have to say a big thank you to Mr. Miles. Mr. Miles making me look absolutely amazing today in this black power suit, and I'm feeling like the powerful one that I am. Now, it's going to be quite exciting, so I hope you're tuned in wherever you are. Keep it, sit, and of course, the dial only on one place on TV3. A big thank you again to Mr. Miles GH. A big thank you to First Choice Hair and Beauty and Lescott Parlor for my makeup and for my styling as well. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go for a quick break. When we come back, the housemates join us.
I love you, guy. I see, don't let me down. I did feel you know be lie.
Does your toothpaste give you complete fresh protection? New Close-Up Toothpaste Complete Fresh Protection takes care of your 5 important oral care needs. It gives you strong teeth, prevents cavities, cleans deeply, fights germs, and gives you fresh breath. Complete fresh protection from Close-Up.
Introducing Betway's Bet Influencer, a groundbreaking feature where you can make money by just sharing codes.
He just needs to share his codes and make money. The more his codes are used,
The more money he makes.
oh yes. So, what are you waiting for?
Anyone can be a bet influencer. Share your codes and make money.
Bet Influencer, another world first from Betway.
This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Betway, get way more.
When you're low on energy and need a break, give yourself a treat. Cadbury Hot Chocolate. Smooth. Crafted from cocoa, milk, and sugar. Creamy. Chocolatey. Frothy goodness. Rich taste. So satisfying.
Cadbury goodness, the treat you deserve every day. This advert is FDA approved.
Mommy too, mommy too. So refreshing. Mommy too, mommy too, mommy too. Hey, then too much. Mommy too, mommy too.
Nube Home. Many thanks to Mansa Plus Apartment and Hotel, Osu Legacy Apartment, East Legon, EMC Easy Multi Cars, located at Jowulu, The Fruit Master, 100% farm fresh, Lijay Looks for ladies' hair, Selfie Studios, located at Atomic Junction, MNO Afrique, Manuel's Collection, Gota GH, Mr. Miles.
Many thanks to Gibbs Artistry.
Lescott Palo.
Many thanks to Royal Smoothies and Foods located at Domi Pillar 2.
Many thanks to Delaliago.
Junior's Grooming Parlor Unisex Salon located at La Paz. Clelizo Spa located at Achimota.
Correct, all correct, oh, correct. For better, for
And you are welcome to our Saturday live show right here on a TV3. My name is AJ Akwakosapo, and special thanks, Mr. Miles, a definition for my gorgeous outfit today. You can find him on social media at Mr. Miles. A big thank you to First Choice Hair and Beauty for my makeup, for my hair, and of course Lescott Parlor for my makeup. It takes a village, guys. It takes a village. And it's time for me to sit with my village, my amazing housemates, who join me very shortly to go through how exciting the week has been. Of course, inviting you to get interactive by simply sending a message with a hashtag #PerfectMatchXtra, hashtag PMExtra, hashtag #PerfectMatchXtra3. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready for my housemates, I know I am bringing on Ja and Kiki.
If you want to walk with me, my baby, oh, let's learn to crawl with me, my baby, oh. If you want to run with me, my baby, oh, sometimes you walk with me, my baby, oh. If you want to fly with me, my baby, oh, sometimes you run with me, my baby, oh. If you want to land with me, my baby, oh, let's have to fly with me, my baby, oh. I love you, it's so easy to say, oh. I need you, I have plenty to do. I want you, it be like say we didn't play.
Wonderful.
But I'll go with you, I ain't gonna make one love stay.
Welcome, Ja and Kiki. Oh, aren't our gentlemen so nice? Now, moving from Ja and Kiki to Van Dyke and Larissa.
My mind is for you, my heart beats for you. Every time when I think of you, I don't know. I feel loved again. I don't want to wait for days. Let me have you in my arms again, please. When they all said I can't have you, I proved them wrong. I came for you, and you without anyone to. Mama, you know I still come through. Give me love, yeah. Forever, yeah. I just kiss for your love.
Welcome, Van Dyke and Larissa. And from them, I move on to Perry and Condon.
If you want, I go make you mine. Yeah. If you want, I go love you, die. Yeah. Anything you want, baby, say I go buy. Yeah. So if you want, I go make you mine. Me de makumama winti fa fa fa. One drum ni eti sorry sa. Hey.
Welcome, guys. Now, moving away from Perry and Condon to Oheniba and Irama.
Baby, the things you that do me, they make how they feel. Girl, my heart done it for you, my love not real. I promise on my honor today by your side. I go come tell your mama, say you be my wife. Cause I can be your man, and you can be my girl. I can be your man, you can be my girl. Cause I can be your man.
Amazing. And from Oheniba and Irama on to Nigel and Black Angela.
See me, I no get 30 billion. Oh no, yeah, well. But I got so much love to give you. I got so much love to give you. Oh na 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 na. I bless the day I found you. Oh, let's go. Oh Lord of mercy. Oh, don't see me who I am, yes, yo. Oh, do yeah, well, do yeah, mama, yeah.
Fantastic. And from Nigel and Black Angela on to Blanco and Akofa.
My favorite, I will lie. She says she feels the vibe, I tell her it's mine. Now we did do one on daily. Keep it sexy, keep it classy. Baby girl, it's your body. Shake it for me. Keep it sexy, keep it classy. Baby girl, it's your body.
Amazing. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Now from Blanco and Akofa to Bogdan and Naya.
Shake your diamond, or people marry one yina, or him be teach you with them coa. It's a chain one or the kume. Shake your diamond, shake your diamond, shake your diamond, shake your diamond, shake your diamond.
Amazing. Welcome, guys. And last but certainly not the least, it's Seven and Lily Brown.
The way I love you now, nobody go feel love you like I do. Damn it, with yeah.
Amazing. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You all look absolutely amazing. And before we get into all the glam and everything else inclusive, let's get into our highlights for the week. It's been an exciting week, and we bring all those details now.
Week 4 in the Perfect Match Extra House delivered an unforgettable blend of romance, rivalry, fashion, and fun. Just when housemates were settling into familiar routines and relationships, the unexpected arrival of 2 new contestants, Lily and 7 Sparks, shifted the energy entirely, proving once again that in the PMX house, nothing stays predictable for long.
What's up, y'all? I'm 7 Sparks. I'm from New York. It's nice to meet y'all.
Hi, guys. I'm Lily Brown. Nice to meet you all.
The week kicked off with a dramatic entry of Lily and 7 Sparks, 2 charismatic personalities who instantly caught the attention of housemates and viewers alike. As part of their welcome, both newcomers participated in a speed dating challenge where they engaged in a short one-on-one conversations with other contestants.
It's like right now you're giving bedroom voice.
Am I giving bedroom voice?
Is it you changed it again?
No.
At the end of the session, Lily and 7 each selected 2 people they connected with the most and spent 3 to 5 uninterrupted hours with them, leaving their original partners temporarily sidelined. 7 Sparks chose Kiki and Akofa, sparking visible tension in the house, while Lily selected Bogdan and Van Dyke, further shaking up existing dynamics.
Secret, and that's how we should keep it. Till everybody finds about you and I. They think so, but they don't really want to know. Escape.
See, you're a good singer.
Amidst all the uncertainty, one couple reminded everyone that true love can still thrive in the PMX environment. In a beautifully planned surprise, Oheneba arranged a romantic dinner date for Irama, where he not only expressed his deep affection, but officially proposed. This heartfelt moment left both housemates and viewers emotional, marking a significant milestone in the PMX love journey. This week's Head of House task featured a trio of exciting games: balloon stock, bottle shuffle race, and balloon pong. These light-hearted but competitive challenges tested the housemates' coordination, teamwork, and patience. At the end of the series, Oheneba emerged head of house, with Irama once again standing beside him as assistant head of house.
With 30 seconds as points, Oheneba. Therefore, Oheneba is the head of house for this week. His assistant is Irama.
As a reward for their triumph, the couple received a luxurious spa treatment courtesy of Clarissa Spa, a well-earned moment of relaxation. Thursday brought glamour and creativity into the house with the much-anticipated GTP Fashion Nights. Housemates modeled stylish Ghanaian prints with flair, turning the house into a full-fledged runway.
Every time when I think of you, I don't know.
In the individual modeling category, Angela and Jas stole the show, while the couple's presentation, the top 3 were Black Angela and Nigel. First place earning a cash prize of 2,000 Ghana cedis. Bogdan and Naya had second place, while Perry and Condon third place. The fashion night not only showcased talent, but also gave housemates a platform to express cultural pride and creativity. No PMX week is complete without Big Mama's thoughtful indulgence. Housemates were treated to a list of bread, creamy puddings, and popcorn, lifting everyone's spirits. In a particularly touching moment, Nigel's personal request was granted: a breakfast date with Black Angela, who is now officially his girlfriend. Their connection, once subtle, has now blossomed into something real and undeniable.
Yes or no? If you know nobody there, I just go keep on for my inside. Sharp.
And just when housemates thought they'd seen it all, the Friday pool party featured a surprise musical performance by Article 1. The night exploded with energy, dancing, and good vibes. The perfect close to a high emotion week. Week 4 will be remembered as a turning point of this season. With fresh games, unexpected guests, and more emotional revelations on the horizon, Week 5 promises to raise the stakes even higher. Stay tuned, because on PMX, anything can happen.
And truly anything can happen with Perfect Match Extra. You're tuned into the Saturday Live show, and my housemates are seated looking absolutely amazing. Like, the ladies are showing off tonight, and the gentlemen look absolutely dapper. I think at this point in time, everyone is a lucky person here, because the men are lucky, the ladies are lucky, and everyone is looking good in between. But a big thank you to our glam squad behind our housemates, looking so absolutely dashing in every sense of the word. Go to GH for Black Angela, Naya, Lily Brown, and Condon's outfits, looking absolutely shimmery in so much style. A big thank you to Mr. Miles Definition, for our Kofa Irama Kiki and Larissa's outfits, looking absolutely amazing. And as well, a big thank you to Manuel's Collection, for our gentlemen, always looking the part, looking absolutely resplendent in their amazing looks all the time. So if you want your men to look dapper, Manuel's Collection. But definitely for the ladies, we have to say a huge thank you to Lee J Looks, always getting their hair on point. The hair is laid, the girls are glowing, and that's all that we love to see. A big thank you as well to Gibbs Makeup Artistry, and as well Lescott Parlor for our glam makeup tonight. And getting into all the jazz and more, how are we feeling? How's the week been, guys? Oh, no one will talk.
It should be good.
It's been good, yeah?
Yeah.
HOH, Papa.
Uh-huh.
How would you describe your reign, Oheneba?
You know, I said this when I was HOH on the second week. You know, what is written is written.
Eesh.
No one can stop God's blessings on you.
Wow.
You understand? I'm glad, you know, I'm the HOH for this week, second time, and you know, this time I've really learned a lot, because I feel like, you know, I've been placed in this position to lead, you know, 16 housemates, and it's not easy. Leadership is actually something we thought was very easy, but honestly it's not easy, because most of my housemates stubborn, I'll lie, you know, but all the same, you know, we keep, all the same we keep it moving.
Okay.
Understand? Yeah.
All right, I like that. Irama, Deputy HOH.
Hi, AJ.
How's your week been as the assistant HOH?
AJ, the week has been dramatic.
It has.
Very dramatic for me.
Who gave you the biggest hard time?
Hmm.
Ding, ding, ding. Look at the culprits and single them out.
So, I don't think they gave me a hard time. They gave my man a hard time.
Okay.
But he
and by extension, in our came.
Yeah.
Okay. So who did give your man a hard time?
Hey.
The most.
AJ will get there.
Okay. All right. Now, still on you. How does it feel like to be an official girlfriend now?
Oh my God.
Just as. Aish. That'd be a small thing. But how does it feel?
Real. It feels very real.
Okay.
So at a point, I thought I was dreaming. So I kept like hitting myself, wake up. But yeah, it's real.
I love
it feels
that.
good.
Okay. At this point, it feels like we're in church. Shout out to DJ Filter. All right. Now, coming to Ja. You were the top model, male model. How did it feel like to get that accolade?
It felt good. And well, I always put in my best.
Okay.
I'm a model, so I always do my thing.
You always do your thing. Now, coming to someone who always does a thing. But this week, it swerved you a bit. Kiki.
Hello, AJ.
How does it feel like not to win a Thursday task?
AJ, you know, I felt like it was time for somebody else to shine. And it's good enough. And I was glad that it was Black Angela because, I mean, who else? It's Fashion Week. She's a fashion model. She deserved it. I congratulated her, and I was happy for her. So yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Like I'm to offer. I mean, you made lemons out of, or made lemonade out of lemons. Your designer disappointed you. Now, walk me through how you turned what could have been a disastrous moment into like a highlight.
So behind cameras, I almost broke down because I was so confused. Like, what am I going to do? And thanks to Delaliago, there was more of the GTP fabric. So we just had to like put something together to just create something. And lo and behold, it came out great.
In fact,
so,
the judges, at least one judge of it loved it a lot.
Yeah.
That's exciting to know. Show by hand, who else was disappointed by their house, their designer on the day? Oh wow. Show by hand. Okay, so Lily, Van Dyke, Angela. Wait, Angela? Okay, walk us through. So, because you won it, like, now I need to know. Walk us through what happened.
From the beginning.
Yeah, so yeah, which one was it, and how did you sort of reinvent it?
It was the second one.
Okay.
So basically, my man's outfit wasn't complete, so we had to, you know, add a bit touches to make it work. And for mine, my dress was from the closet.
No way.
Yes.
Your designer didn't turn up with yours?
No, no, not at all. I'm
sure
he didn't.
And you still won it.
And I still did.
So what did you do it? So how did you recreate, and then because it still had the matching elements and it still worked well with. So how did you do it?
I made handmade accessories, so I was able to put them in the dress and in my hair to complement the parts that was on my man's outfit.
Wow, Lily. Now let me come to you, Lily. Did your designer show up?
After the show. So I enter and they're handing over my dress to me, and I'm like, no way. Like, I'm so pissed.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
so what did you recreate? How did you recreate? What happened? What did you do?
We had to still put together things from the closet, but didn't match him at all.
Huh.
So I couldn't use my accessories I
Yes.
made overnight and all of that. So I was like, not
Wow.
having it.
Because I was wondering, because yours was a little different. So I was like, okay, maybe you decided to go. Okay, all right. Let me come to you, Van Dyke. What happened?
AJ, like, I was thinking I was going to have everything complete, but no, it was only trousers. I only had trousers, and I had to come up with something else. I was so confused. Like,
wow.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. And you still rocked it well.
Yeah. By the grace of God.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Nigel, winner of the Thursday task. How did it feel?
It felt good. First time coming, you know. It felt good.
Walk me through, like, I mean, Angela, at least, you know, she got it on lock from the walking and everything inclusive. But I'm not sure if that was a little newer to you.
No, I knew she could do it.
No, for you, have you done runways?
No, I've not done runways.
Oh, so this was first time?
Yeah, first time.
Okay, so how did you guys practice overnight? Like, what went into that?
Yeah. So I mean, I was like, yo, I'm walking. So look at it and correct me. Trying. So she was actually like training me how to walk and everything. So yeah.
Well, you two tried. You two tried. Congratulations on winning it.
Thank you.
And also congratulations on you. You're also an official girlfriend now.
Yeah.
Walk me through it. What's going on? How did it feel?
My Nigel is stepping up, so I'm happy. We are happy. It felt great. It was pretty unexpected. I thought it was just a breakfast, date, and then it was like, Nigel. but it was amazing. I had a good time and I felt good. I felt reassured. I felt, I felt like it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
like it, we
'cause
like
I'm
it.
it, yeah.
Bogdan, Naya, twice in 2 weeks you've come second. Can we expect first place next week? Are we gunning for it?
It's coming. We are loading it for you guys. You know,
yeah, loading.
Yeah, the big ones always come last.
Okay. So we'll definitely see you on the top.
For sure.
Okay. All right. But you are doing something good, it would seem. What do you think is working well for you? And what do you think is going to ensure that? Let me come to you now on that. What do you think is working well? Because in the last 2 weeks, I mean, you've shown a lot of grit with trying to get to number one. And what has been that extra that you've applied to the Thursday task?
How should I even say it? Efforts. Yeah, I feel like we always put in our best. It's quite unfortunate that we always come second, but as you said,
it's coming.
It's coming.
Loading. Perry and Condon, you two really had some very exciting outfits. Very nice looks as well. Walk me through it, especially the first look, the black sheriff was a disco look and all of that.
She came up with that.
She came up with all of that.
Yeah, I forced him into doing that.
You forced? We love it, but walk me through how that was like.
Okay, it was cool. For me, I really love Black Sheriff, like I'm obsessed. So it was just fun doing it for him.
Yeah.
Right? And also the second outfit, I think Delali Ago ate and left no crumbs.
No
Like,
crumbs at
it was
all.
fire, and I
love
loved it.
Amazing. Now, both of you have had an exciting...
Give me all the love when I need it. Your name is the one more. Could I ask for?
Perry, we felt like you've come out of your shell quite a bit. Do we have Condon to thank for that?
Yeah, AJ.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're showing a different, more carefree side of you. What is she doing right that is making you now sort of relax and show a bit more of your personality?
I think she understands me, so
Okay.
yeah, anything that I say.
All right. Well, kudos to you, Perry, and Condon. Now, let me come to Seven. Hi, Seven. How's your week been? Welcome. Let me officially welcome you again.
Thank you, AJ. I appreciate it.
How's your week been?
Seven. That been I miss you, Metro 7. That been I miss you, Metro 7.
7. So, how has the week been like for you? Have you made friends?
Yeah, I got a lot of friends in the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My week has been very welcoming. I would say it's pretty much the same as like being in Ghana, like outside of the house. You know, Ghana is a very welcoming country, so it was no different entering the house. Pretty much the same.
Yeah, you also made very good friends with Big Mama as well.
Yeah, I love Big Mama. I know she pay attention to me.
She does, because you stress her. Is it that you just want, you like hearing her voice or her always calling you? Like, what's going on with you and Big Mama's relationship?
To be honest, I just treat her like my regular mother back at home. So I don't switch up. So now that I'm in Big Mama's house, she's Mama now, you know. So
right,
she
she's
gotta
your
take
mother.
yeah, she got to take on the job.
Okay, so who are you closest to in the house after the week? As friends?
I would say Ja.
Ja?
For sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
we like that. Lily, welcome to the house. Let me officially welcome you again.
Thank you.
And this is your first Saturday live show, so welcome again.
Thank you.
How's the week been like for you?
It's been okay. I'm still getting to know everyone, like on the same level. I can't choose who I'm closest to at this point.
But you've made, okay, so with the girls, how many people are you close to?
Almost all of them.
Okay.
Mostly Condon, Naya, Akofa, Larissa, yes, Larissa.
Okay. So those are your girls?
Yes.
All right, we like it. All right, well, let me come to Van Dyke and Larissa. How's your week been?
It's been normal.
It's been normal?
Yeah.
Okay. Van Dyke?
Yeah, like it's been normal. Got to some point it was tough, but
It was
God came
tough.
through. Yeah.
What made it tough?
See, AJ, in relationship, we have all these up and downs. Like, yeah, you understand. But we solved our issues, and right now we are perfect. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Larissa, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. I do agree with that.
So what were the tough points of the week for you?
It was just about us. Like, it's just about me and Van, so.
Okay.
So, like, we trying to, like, understand and listen to each other, but we've resolved that, so we're good.
Oh, we'll get to that a little later. Now we come to Blanco. How are you doing?
AJ, I'm good.
How's your week been?
Very dramatic, but we're still
Dramatic?
managing. Yeah.
We'll get into that. But how's your dynamics with Akofa been this week?
Ups and downs, but we're still sailing.
So we're friendly. We're keeping at friends.
Yeah, bestie movement.
At bestie level. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into a bit more of the week and how the week panned out. But first, we're going on a quick break. When we come back, we'll get into a whole lot more right here on Perfect Match Extra. And yes, you tune in live to our Saturday live show right here on TV3. This is Perfect Match Extra Season 3. My name is AJ Akwako Sapon, and it's time to continue the conversation with the housemates. Of course, you can get interactive with the hashtag Perfect Match Extra, hashtag PM Extra, hashtag PM Extra 3. Now, getting into all the goodness and more, starting off with HOH Ohineba. What happened with the whole issue about duty roster this week?
So Irama and I had to, we had to put together the names and the roles for each housemate where they're going to work. And I felt like some housemates were not okay with that duty, where they are supposed to work. And the thing is that they didn't have an issue with the previous duty roster,
right,
but they have an issue with our roster. And I felt like it wasn't really it didn't really sit well with me, because Blanco was talking about Akofa, the fact that she can't walk and she can't do the dishes, because Akofa was supposed to do the dishes, Blanco is supposed to mop. And during you washing dishes, you are just supposed to stand and wash the dishes. You don't have to walk around.
Okay.
So he was like, fine, Akofa is not feeling well, so he wants to take over the whole thing. I was like, okay, fine. If you're going to do it for her, then that's okay. But initially, he felt like we had to swap Akofa with, somebody else. And I was like, nah, it's not going to be possible, because, this is somebody that, she come downstairs to eat. She moves to the washroom to wash down. She come downstairs to have conversation and all. So, it's very normal for her to, come downstairs to wash the dishes.
Okay.
So it's cool.
All right. Now, housemates, who had an issue with their assigned responsibility? Show by hand. Anyone who had an issue with the duties you were assigned? Nobody had an issue. So what happened? Or nobody wants to own up to it? Blanco.
AJ.
Were you the only one that had an issue with the duties assigned?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So what were your issues?
Okay, initially when he got the HOH, I personally approached him that I want to be at the kitchen, because I hate to see the kitchen messed up. And he was like, fine, okay, I'll give it to you. Then I thanked him for that. And when the roster came out, I saw Akofa's name also at the kitchen. Initially, I didn't have any problem with that.
Okay.
Then later, I went through the list, and I saw that someone was just going to take the blanket and put it on all the beds there. Just that.
Who
I was
is this
like,
person?
is it?
Who's this person?
I think that was Kiki, a very hard-working girl. Because I know if Kiki is off hard duties, it's really going to affect us, because she's very hard-working.
Okay. So she was supposed to make the beds?
Yeah, she was just to lay the blankets, just that.
Okay.
And my problem was that...
So does it mean that because she's hardworking, she should do the heavy lifting ones?
I have no problem with that, but this is the case. Akofa took aspirin, which she is allergic to, and her eyes were taking time to even open. So she had to be in dark always. And it was supposed to be for 5 days. And she bent her thighs with a tonguing machine.
Okay.
So she couldn't even walk properly.
Right.
So I was like, Akofa can't even stand. Water must not get close to her sore. And besides, her ankles too hurt.
Okay.
So looking at all these, I think I approached him. Maybe the first one was very harsh. I told him that, no, Akofa is very ill, so why are you doing this? And later it was addressed, but not to our favor. We lost that battle, so I had to just go. And I thought it was very insensitive of him looking at Akofa's condition. So I told Akofa to sweep, and I'll come and mop and do the washing. And surprisingly enough, she even swept and mopped and waited for me to finish washing.
That's nice. Okay.
Yeah, so I had to take care of that.
So
Shout out to you, DJ Filter.
AJ, so the previous roaster had someone laying beds.
Okay.
But he didn't have an issue with that.
Okay.
Blanco, why didn't you have an issue with that?
Honestly, I never knew. I never knew that
so
someone.
You had never noticed.
Yeah, that someone.
It's been
just,
like 5 weeks.
Yeah,
you didn't know that someone laid bed.
No, I never knew.
Who was put on laying bed duty last week?
Nigel.
Nigel. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So that was the biggest issue with the duties and then the roster. Please. Okay, cool. Now coming to you back to you, Aheneba. Why was there food scarcity in your reign? Tell me about the food issues and the meetings. Like, it feels like, why were you starving your people? What was going on?
AJ, I wasn't starving anybody.
So what's happening?
To be honest, there's been food since I won the HOH till now. I think the only time or the only day we had to pause cooking was on Thursday because we didn't know the time we're supposed to, like come in for the Thursday task. So, but then we cooked in the morning, and anytime we prepare or anytime we cook food, we make sure like every portion we give to everybody is enough. But I don't really understand the fact that, if you have an issue.
Portions are enough according to who? In your opinion, the portions are enough?
Yes, in my opinion,
yes.
Ja is a chef in the kitchen.
So Ja is the one that portions the meals?
Exactly. Irama and
Ja is your very close friend too as well.
Yeah.
Just to establish that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And there's always been food. Just on Thursday, we cook, food is not enough, we cook extra. We cook, food is not enough, we cook extra. So I don't really get the fact that if you have an issue, you just have to move to the HOH. I feel this is not right, so let us do it this way. But you don't have to, sit somewhere and have conversations, and then later I have to come in, call for a meeting, and then solve the whole issue.
Okay. Do you think you're a difficult leader?
I'm not. They are refusing to understand me.
All right, let's take a look.
Should I say pure hate or what? I don't get it. I don't get it. Last week, we did the same meal in the house. I was in the kitchen. Asked Larissa. When I checked the fridge, I realized that some is big, some is small. So I decided to add extra. We are 16. I decided to add like 2 or 3. So that the ones that is small, I'll divide it. Everybody has to be fair in this house. We have to be fair. Do you understand? Ask Nigel, since Saturday eviction, when he spoke about the chicken being small and others, ask him, when I was in the kitchen, every time I ask him, is he full? Is he okay? Like, just to be fair. Some of the fish, when we realized that it was small, did we not add sausage to it? Did we not? So why would you serve some big and intent? Why didn't you take the small one? Why didn't you take the small one? And you decided to take the big one. Do you understand? Last week, there's no single day that I said them in particular, a small chicken or a small fish, them in particular. In fact, I make sure that everyone is served nicely and properly and fairly. So what is this? What is all this? You want to talk about neatness? Last week, when you people left the kitchen dirty, you people did, I don't know what they did, noodles or something. They left the whole place so dirty. You want to talk about keeping the kitchen clean because you're HOH now. Saturday, you don't worry. I'll keep quiet. When we were all going for the life eviction, everybody was sitting down. The kitchen was looking like a mess. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Everybody was in the kitchen, dressed nicely, sitting there. Because you were not in power, so that one day you didn't care. That one day you didn't know that, your courtesy or your values will tell you that, you should make sure that the place is clean. You're come to talk about cleanness. Telling you. There was no single food that we kept last week that you didn't eat some. You didn't claim some. Even the soup, you claimed some. You claimed. So what is this? You that look at what you did this yesterday night. Why do you keep on making mistakes as a leader? What are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Do you understand? The two of them. Why would you cook yam and not let it be enough? You've seen the fish. You've seen. It's not like there's not enough. There's chicken. There's extra fish. So what is all this? What is all this? Today is Friday. What is all this?
Head of grass.
Why some people wicked so? I mean, no, no. Why some people wicked so? Why some people wicked so?
Head What is head of grass, Bogdan?
All right, so head of grass was a reference to where the chicken is being served at the pool party. You know, based on how they were controlling the portions were being served in the house, we said, okay, pool party, let's see whether you come to the grass and come and control how the chickens will be shared. Yeah, you understand? We spoiled it that Friday, you understand? Yeah.
Now, so you're waiting for Saturday. Saturday has come on.
Yeah, I will.
Now let's address what was the issues in your opinion on the food scarcity?
Okay. So I think my first problem was, I think on Tuesday, we, if I'm not wrong, Tuesday or Wednesday, we ate bangkun with okra stew in the afternoon. And then they decided that, oh, because we took something heavy in the afternoon, in the evening we'll eat light. And that's Tom Brown.
Okay.
No problem. Thursday, in the morning, I took Tom Brown personally. Then the whole task thing and everything. I haven't been this hungry in Big Mama's house before on Thursday.
As in this week?
This week.
Ever.
Like,
wow.
I was so hungry. Like, even during the task, I was shaking.
Oh, my.
Because we didn't eat in the afternoon.
Okay.
So when we came in the
because
evening.
you were preparing, or you didn't eat because?
I don't know what the excuse was, but he claims he didn't know the time we were starting. So, yeah, that's why I didn't prepare anything.
Okay.
Then I was so hungry to the extent that I felt that I couldn't even wait for the evening meal to be ready for me to eat. Only for the evening meal to be ready, and everybody had like 2 slides of yam, 2.5, 3 max. How? And fine, I didn't even know that there was extra yam till Friday morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, is it that no one says it, or
Yeah,
describe
so
it.
I was shocked.
Okay.
I'm like, how? I thought we had small portions because it was done. But there's extra yam, so why wasn't it cooked? So it was later that he came to address it, explained everything, and I'm like, okay, cool. That's fine.
Okay.
So my problem with the portions of the food and then the fish and the chicken, Nigel sat here weeks ago, and I think you asked him, he was always angry with the chicken and then the portions of the food. So during Bogdan's era last week, everybody can testify to the fact that we made provisions to, like, good portions with good chicken.
It's a lie. There were times you didn't even cook anything in the morning. People had to do. No, come on, man. People had to cook their own food in the morning.
In the morning,
I recall
in the morning,
it was
it's
Wednesday.
not really. In the
It was
morning,
Wednesday morning. They came out to cook their own food, expecting us.
Okay, so let me. So you are countering now. Let me let her finish, and I'll come
let
back
me finish.
to you. Okay.
Okay, so then it means you you wanted to pepper us. Let me say it that way.
It's not about me peppering.
Yeah, because obviously you had a problem last week.
Bro, honestly,
so
your
you
error
wanted
was
to pepper us
so bad.
because really
But people couldn't voice out.
Oh,
honestly,
you are lying.
Then
my
if
dear.
yours was worse than this, because according to us, this week
you are
people
not
can
being
voice
truthful
out.
right now. You are lying.
Let's okay.
Food is not enough. They come out to prepare Indomie.
Okay.
Oheneba,
Midnight, then we are asleep.
Listen.
Larissa, Bogdan said no individual cooking. You questioned him, right or wrong? He couldn't even answer.
Couldn't answer what?
Oheneba,
How many times
did
I
you not
give
cook
Indomie?
individually last week?
Because you didn't cook.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't cook.
That's
We
not
didn't
true.
cook
And
when?
then he was prepared.
That's not true.
Okay.
Why are you trying to create an
Come
issue
here
out
and
of
lie.
it?
You can't come here and lie. That's a lie.
Like, yes.
Okay,
You
okay,
can't
guys.
lie.
Okay, guys.
How can you come here and lie like
let me
that?
let me have a neutral person speak. So
you guys should speak the truth.
Okay,
honestly.
let me come to Kiki and
Speak
then let me
the truth.
take okay, let me take Larissa's views as well. Last week in Bogdan's era, were there individuals cooking? Were there situations where in the morning you had to fend for yourself or cook your own meals in the morning? Or describe it to me.
AJ, I don't think I'm the best person to answer this because my man always makes sure that I'm well fed, so maybe somebody else can answer this.
Okay. Larissa?
I have a mic.
Larissa?
So when it comes to the proteins, Naya made sure that if the portion of the chicken, the size of the chicken was small, you get extra sausage.
Okay.
So, I mean, that solved the whole, oh, my chicken is not big
So
kind
that
of
was
issue.
the protein side.
Yes.
Was there situations where at night people were cooking?
I didn't really notice. That. But it's possible because everybody cooks anytime they want to, in case they're hungry.
AJ, the Indomie issue he's talking about, Bogdan shared everybody's Indomie.
That was
so
later.
If
that was
I want
when
to
we
cook in
noticed
the
there was
evening, I want to
Indomie.
cook my noodles in the evening.
That
What's
was,
your problem with
when
that?
we noticed there was Indomie. AJ, these people were cooking Indomie. We didn't even know. I had to ask Bogdan, bro, why Indomie Day? Before he gave me.
That's not true. That's not true.
Let me come to Nigel. Nigel?
That is
I
very
literally
true.
gave you Indomie twice.
Okay, let me ask Nigel and Perry. Were there situations, so when was the Indomie shared?
That was during his era.
At what point in the week was the Indomie shared?
Was it Thursday?
I shared Indomie
Wednesday.
twice.
No,
So when did you share it?
You shared it once.
So Bogdan,
Shared it twice.
Bogdan, okay. You shared it twice.
AJ,
To everybody twice
I
or
literally,
to certain people twice?
Okay, so I literally made a full meal where everybody in the house got to eat Indomie. That was once. I shared
Okay, you made a
individual.
meal
Yeah.
once, okay.
And then I shared individual Indomie once to everybody, and then I did it again.
To everybody?
Everybody. They can all testify. They
It's
are
a
here.
lie.
AJ,
Okay.
let me.
Okay, I'll come to
I
Rama
am-
then I'll
Am
come
I
to
lying?
Nigel,
Am I lying?
Nigel and Perry. All right, Rama.
So with the Indomie thing, we saw them cooking Indomie very late in the evening, and then he asked
Do you
if
remember
there's
what dates that
No,
was?
I don't
Okay.
remember. And then he asked if there was Indomie. It was until I think the next day or that very evening, he brought Indomie and gave him one, gave me one. That's like two.
Okay.
We didn't know there was Indomie in that house until that evening.
There was no Indomie in the house because food comes on a certain day, and you as HOH, you should know this. So when food comes, I share it.
So okay. So okay. Let me ask Perry and Nigel on this. Perry, let's start with you. Were there incidents last week during Bogdan's era where either individuals had to fend for themselves or there were late night cooking that no one was aware of?
Well, AJ, with the late night cooking, like, I didn't see anything like that.
Okay, you can't confirm that.
Yeah.
But were there points in which you had to fend for yourself?
For me, if I go to the kitchen and I see anything like apple, pear, I'm cool with it. Like, yeah, so I just take anything. That I don't cook for myself.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't
What
know.
about this week? How different was last week as compared to this week?
This week, apart from Thursday that we didn't eat, yeah, I'm cool. Like, I don't have any problem with anyone. I stand for peace.
Oh my
No
God.
problem.
Okay, let me come to you, Nigel. Describe last week's food situation to me. Were there situations where in the morning people had to fend for themselves? Was there enough to go round? Describe it. And then now tell me in context to this week.
Okay, so last week I think it was pretty normal. Me, when it's my turn to eat, I come out and I eat and I go back inside.
Okay.
It was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Were there late nights cooking that you noticed?
Oh, I think one time I came out and I saw Blanco cutting veggies.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, what's up? They can't chop. But then Bogdan was like, he be Blanco in food way. They can't chop him again. So I was like, oh, okay. And I went back
then you
inside.
left. Okay. This week, how was it?
Yeah. When it's my turn, I come out to get my portion and eat again.
Okay. Yeah. Did anyone beyond Naya and Bogdan have an issue with this week? Okay. Akofa?
My chicken.
Your what?
My chicken.
Your chicken sizes were small?
Very small.
Okay. And there was no supplementary for it?
There was, but then it wasn't given.
It wasn't given?
No.
All right. Okay. So at this point, I think I want to sample, because I don't know if people don't want to speak or are afraid to offend someone or whatever. So at this point, let's get everyone to share their views on or as many people as we can.
The one piece.
So was the biggest problem this week, in conclusion, was the biggest problem this week protein? As in chicken, was it the sizes of the chicken and fish that was the biggest problem?
I think Van Dijk should answer this.
Van Dijk.
See, AJ.
Okay.
AJ, for me, I don't really like food that much. But when it comes to protein, like...
You like your protein?
God, it's like every day, small chicken, small egg, small chicken, small fish. Oh, come on.
You need more protein.
I need more protein.
Yeah.
Because how can you keep, like, let's say, fish tail in the oven and give someone fish head? What are you keeping the ones in the oven for?
And where do you see the fish tail in the oven?
Oh, bro, I saw a lot. Like, me there, you when I issue suffer, but so
no, but like I want to correct them. Where do you see a fish tail in the oven?
Bro, when I was talking, I made an example. Like, do you understand? It was an example. So, do you want me to talk about the chicken? I'll talk about the chicken. So, talking about the chicken, relax. Talking about the chicken, relax.
Okay.
So, as I talk about example,
so
you know, yeah.
Van Dijk, be specific with it.
Okay, so chicken, coming to the chicken. So, chicken. Today, my baby was upstairs taking a shower, and I was like, okay, then let me come and take her food. Like, do you understand? But looking at her chicken, I know that she really likes protein a lot. So I was like, bro, this chicken is too small. The way this guy talked to me, be like, I'm some KG2 guy, big give up.
Okay, so this is when he referenced that if you want your chicken, go to your house.
AJ, yeah, he was like, Charlie, if you not say you don't want chicken, go your house, go bring chicken, can fry. How can you tell me this, bro? It was something else. But looking at the chicken that way in the oven, it was big. But that was...
so it was the distribution of the chicken that...
Yeah, so me... From now, like, this is what I want it to be. Whether, like, you are the one, like, in charge of the kitchen or whatever.
You have to be fair.
Yeah, this is not an autocracy. This is democracy straight. Okay. So if, let's say Bogdan has a small chicken, and the chicken you are keeping in the oven is what? A very big chicken. I feel like you should just swap and give the big one to him. Do you understand? To avoid like this dramatic arguments,
cool. Right.
Like
wonderful. Now let me come to 7. What were your views on the distribution of protein in the house this week, or food in general?
I don't want to talk about distribution of food because I just pay attention to what I get on my plate because I have no choice anyways. For me, just coming into the house is more of a shock anyways. Since I've been in Ghana, I haven't had any home-cooked meals. I just eat out every day. So to be honest, if I want banku tilapia, I get banku tilapia. If I want palava sauce, I get that. If I want fufu, anything, tuna, I just get it. So it's definitely a shock for me to be here because I can't order what I want. You understand? So it's just it's definitely difficult, but you know I'm dealing with it. I think everybody else more has a problem because they was here, you know, the weeks before, so they're comparing.
Yeah. Honestly, DJ Filter, you're a menace. Okay, now let's come to Ja. You were the one cooking most of the meals. I would do, yes. And doing the portioning of it as well.
Yes, please.
What was the problem? What do you, because I'm sure you heard it, you had to speak to some of them about it. What really was the problem with apportioning the proteins?
Okay, so respectfully with the protein, I wasn't the one who divided them into the fresh.
Right, okay.
So I take what I see and what I'm given
and then you cook
to
it.
cook.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, the people even talking, they're always sleeping. They talking about not being no food and blah, 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 blah. Like, I stand on my toast for 2 hours to cook for you. I don't know if they are lazy or whatever. That they even eat. They eat and they don't even clean their own table.
Okay.
So I come and clean it, and I have to wash what I have to use to cook.
Okay.
You understand? And it's like, why do I have to do all that? And you come and complain.
You
And with a protein.
What do you mean lazy?
I give.
Is it not your duty?
No. But okay. To clarify, were you placed on the duty roster as the cook for the week?
Yes, but not to clean.
So what does someone sleeping have anything to do with eating largely?
So I said that because I cook. So if you're hungry, you come, you see food, you take, you eat.
You feel that they shouldn't be critical after they didn't put in the effort?
Yeah, no.
So because you eat whatever you give us, Abi.
No, because
you are talking like you are the godfather.
When I'm cleaning the closet, do you come and help me?
Bogdan, hold on. So just to clarify, everyone had their role.
Yes.
Some were scrubbing toilets. You didn't go and help them. Some were mopping. Some were doing closet duty. Some were making beds. Everyone had their core duty. Yeah. Did any of them not do their duty? Well, everyone did it.
Well, if I have to cook, I have to wash the things before I cook myself. And cleaning is not part of mine. So
who was on cleaning duty?
Those who were on duty were on duty.
I want to get something clear. Okay. He was saying that everyone will be sleeping while he's cooking. Mm-hmm. I am on duty in the kitchen. I can literally go to the kitchen and then he will tell me that I'm not on duty today, so I should get out.
No. You were a chef. You're not part of it.
I am on kitchen duty.
Angela, listen. When I can't cook and my back was hurting, I told them, oh, I'm not going to cook today. But I still end up cooking.
Okay.
You get it?
But then...
So...
it's not about that.
With the protein, as you're saying, with the protein, so there are some meat that of chicken that has a lot of bones, and they are big. And there are some chicken that has a lot of meat,
but they are smaller.
But they are small.
Okay. You gave me bones. So, it was full bones. So if you talk about chicken, you gave me bones.
Okay. But like, please. So. Because I want us to wrap it up and then move on. So, in conclusion, it wasn't carbohydrates that were scarcity. There was carbohydrates in abundance, either the rice or whatever.
No, really.
I mean, we even had an issue with the yam, right? That's carbohydrates.
Okay, so then the yam there was some, but it's just that they didn't cook it.
It's the 2.5 slice.
The yam.
Let me, hold on.
Okay.
I was the one that prepped the yam. So prepping the yam, Big Mama said, you and the Rama should go for your massage. He didn't know. And after, he informed the housemates, if you are not full, there is tea.
I want to conclude because I feel like we've been on the food thing for a little too long. So in conclusion, the biggest problem was that there was not enough protein.
Food scarcity.
Bro, this whole week there's been food. What do you mean by food scarcity?
You didn't have enough protein, or what you had, you felt it wasn't
there
enough?
were days where the food we had wasn't enough. There were days where the protein was not enough. I'm
trying
trying to say
anytime there's not enough food, we cook extra. So what are you talking about?
So the food wasn't enough is the yam day.
Yeah.
Just to confirm.
Yeah.
It was a day where there was not enough slices for everybody.
Yeah, and then after that we come to the distribution of protein.
Okay.
And then that's where the issue is.
So the biggest problem is distribution of protein.
Yeah.
And in a point where it could have been more. But did you all tell him immediately you felt that there was a problem?
That the proteins were small?
Yes. At any point in time, when you felt that the yam was small, when you felt that the proteins were small, did anyone at any point in time confront either the HOH or the cook?
AJ, you see, sometimes as a leader, there are certain things that you should be able to know yourself.
Bogdan,
did you confront or not?
How can you give somebody 2 slices of yam and then be okay with it?
Should I come and tell you?
It's relative. For some
down,
people,
girl.
me,
Calm
I
down.
can't eat more than 3 slices of yam. Someone wants 5. Someone can
Okay.
only do 2.
I
But
understand.
if there's a situation where you feel that the person who's supposed to lead in this cause is not doing enough,
Okay.
did anybody at any point in time go up to them and tell them that this is not enough, you need to do better?
Personally, did you do it personally or behind his back?
Rama, relax. Sometimes at the kitchen, like when you are being served your food, you look at the protein and be like, oh, maybe my chicken is small. And that's not the first time.
It's
People
not about
normally
chicken.
do
No.
that.
She said on that day, when we ate the yam.
So Larissa,
No.
you confronted Ja.
Like everybody says it.
No, the question here is, do you confront him personally, HOH, not Ja?
Let me ask Ja. Ja, did anyone come to you and say the chicken is too small, the rice is too small, the yam is too small?
So with the yam issue,
I really want to, guys, please. Or should we leave it so that you guys go and sort it out in the house? Because I really want to find the conclusion of it. And I feel as if there's a lot simmering under the food, so we are using food as a means to vent.
AJ,
So,
please, I feel like they
Jay.
don't understand the question, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what? I think we should just wrap it up here and end it here. Nobody confronted. Nobody. Okay. Then moving forward, whoever's tenure it is, let's do better with protein. Hello. Okay, let's move on. Now, okay. Now let me come to you, Black Angela. 7 was introduced last week. The two of you seem to have hit it off with a nice friendship relatively quickly. Is it okay to assume there's a connection there, or is it just friendly vibes?
I'll call it a friendly vibe.
Okay.
Not so friendly. I mean, we're getting to know each other.
Not so friendly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we barely had like a conversation where we actually got to know each other.
Oh,
He spoke
you barely
about
had a conversation.
conversations that was like personal.
Okay.
We didn't have like personal conversations. It was just like, talking and all of that. So I was just getting to, listen to what he had to say.
Just listen to him. Okay. 7, do you have a connection with Angela?
I feel like I have a connection with everybody in the house in some way.
Okay. I'm asking specifically about Angela. Do you have a connection with Angela? Do you find her attractive?
Oh yeah, of course she's an attractive lady, for sure.
Okay. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I meet people all the time, but I only believe in having one woman. So if I'm gonna give her all of everything that comes with my kingdom, she gotta be the right one.
So why?
I don't believe in divorce.
Okay.
So once I get married, that's it. I don't believe in like most people are like, oh, we could break up, we could divorce, I can go to the next one. No. Once I have one woman, I want children, I want to be married, get some houses, travel around the world. I have bigger dreams, not just like, I'm not in a rush just to be with someone, because I know it's there for me,
That's cool.
What about you?
Same reasons.
Yeah, the same exact
Yeah,
reasons.
the same exact reasons.
So if I asked you that a month ago, you would have said the same thing I said.
Yeah.
Yeah? You want to be married?
Of course.
Not everybody.
Well, I do.
You do. You want children?
Yeah.
How many?
I know.
Yeah, you going downstairs? I'm coming.
I don't know, like 2.
When you say you want children, you never thought of it? Like you was never like, a boy and a girl, twins.
Nah, I just want kids. I don't know how many I'm gonna have.
So you know you're gonna be a mother
Yeah.
and a wife.
Definitely.
And
Definitely.
you're a good woman. And you cook.
No. Alright.
You wanna know something?
What?
My favorite thing that women say here, they look into your eyes and they be like, I'm coming.
No way.
Like, maybe. Because like in America, we'll be like, hold on, I'll be right back. But like the women here, they be like, I'm coming. And I'm like, okay. Like I feel
That's
like
funny.
it's simple for y'all, but for me, it's like reassurance, you know, like I'm coming for you.
Okay. So, the rule book. Wow. I feel like you should have come the first day.
For that?
Yep. You would have listened to it as a bedtime story. Ama.
This guy didn't hear.
Did you choose Angela?
No.
I was now confused.
Don't mention his name right now. Don't.
But these two have been talking since yesterday. How can they be choosing?
But yeah, I can feel energy. Like you said, we had a good conversation. I can feel the
7.
Yes, Big Mama.
You're feeling her energy when you already made a decision and a choice.
Okay. Nigel.
Yes,
So,
AJ.
have you guys also been talking about, kids and marriage and all that?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. So it's not a strange conversation for her to have.
Coming in
It's not a strange conversation for her to have.
with someone else. It's really strange.
Okay. 7. You were given a chance to speed date a number of all the ladies in the house, and given a chance to narrow down the one you had the biggest connection with. You did tell Angela that you liked her energy, even though you didn't choose her. Care to explain?
Yeah, the reason why I didn't choose her for the speed dating, even though like we had a good speed dating round, I think is more because of something she said.
What did she say?
She said she was avoiding me. Or she has to avoid me, something of that nature.
Angela, why were you avoiding him?
Because of Nigel. Because I'm already in love with Nigel, so.
Okay, so
I
if
had
Nigel.
to avoid the conversations and.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So if Nigel wasn't there, you wouldn't have had to avoid him.
If Nigel wasn't there on the first date, I would probably, listen to him. But he's there, so
Okay.
there's no chance.
Oh, okay. All right. Nigel.
Yes, AJ.
So you had some tension with Angela last night. What brought that about?
Okay, so I think I was dancing and I realized she was seated on the grass. And then I realized 7 joined her later. I mean, I didn't have a problem with that, but then it was taking too long. So I was like, let me go over and check what's up. And then I was like, yo, are you going to come now? And then she was like, yeah, sure, she'll be coming.
Okay.
And then I went back and then she came later on.
Okay.
And then, me, I don't have a problem, but then I told her about this. Like, you're with someone, just focus on the person you're with. No need to talk to other people.
Do you feel there might be some sparks there?
I felt, but then I asked her and she was like, there was no spark. So
I want to clarify something. I didn't mean if Nigel wasn't there, I would consider 7.
You meant you have a relationship now with Nigel.
Yeah.
So you won't even pursue 7.
Yeah.
Then or now.
Yeah. There's no connection at all. And with what he's talking about, on that day, he approached me because I was like eating my snacks, and then he wanted to have a conversation with me. He came to talk to me, but then later on I explained to Nigel that it wasn't really much of a big deal. It wasn't like we were chit-chatting or anything like that. So
Do you think 7 is attracted to you?
I think so. But then I already told him that I'm spoken for, and I mean, like twice. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know why.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
Just talk about
No,
it.
when I'm not
Calm
pissed,
down.
like I'm pissed. I don't want to talk about
Okay,
this
so
thing.
what's making you pissed?
You really want to know what's making me pissed? Are you serious?
Yes.
You're serious?
I'm serious. I'm serious.
You don't have any idea why I'm sitting down and I'm pissed. You don't have any idea. You ask me why I'm pissed. You don't know. Okay. I'm pissed at the fact that you are blaming me for the way I'm feeling. You are not blaming me. Okay, it's fine. I don't want to talk about it, seriously. If I want to... What are you saying?
Just scream, please.
I don't understand what you're saying. No.
Please, calm down. Okay, calm down.
I'm down. I'm calm. I'm trying to be cool, be calm. I'm trying to. And you're asking me questions like, why am I pissed? When you know exactly the reason why I'm like this. And you are fucking blaming me for being like this. You are blaming me. Are you fucking serious?
Please, calm down.
So, Angela, what were you blaming Nigel for?
AJ, honestly, I have no idea. Like, I don't know if it was because I was tipsy, but I might have said something
You
about like
might
the
have.
fact that he came to speak to me and, you know, he is overreacting, or maybe not. So maybe I was just tipsy and I said something that might have angered him. So
Nigel, do you remember what was said?
Okay, she was tipsy. So, yeah. She said some things. I don't remember exactly what she said, but she said something.
Should I remind you? Because it felt as if she was telling you that you weren't trying hard enough, or you weren't fighting for her, you weren't, you know, doing enough to keep her.
Something like that.
Okay. And you felt disrespected by that comment?
Yeah, because, I mean, you don't expect me to just go and fight someone for talking to you. You have to let the person understand that you're in a relationship. Yeah, that's what I think.
In hindsight, would you redo your proposal with what you know now?
No.
You like to keep the ring with her?
Yeah.
Okay. Coming to you, Salon.
What's up, AJ?
So you also stated that you kind of like Condon as well.
Yeah, she's an attractive woman as well.
She is. So Angela, Condon, who do you like in the house, really?
I like the person that I paired up with.
You like Lily as well?
For sure, yeah.
Okay. All right. Lily, what's your take on the dynamics?
Me and him?
And him and...
I think it's too early to be overprotective and possessive, because this is like just the beginning of getting to know each other. So even if he still wants to get to know someone or he likes someone else, it's not that deep yet for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's okay to still explore as much as he wants.
Okay, that's exciting. All right. So you also are open to exploring?
For now, no.
For now, no.
Not with anyone
hold on. Let
in
me
the
see if
house.
I get this right. You're closing off your options and not pursuing anybody else in the house. But you're okay with him pursuing his options and possibly finding someone else.
Yes.
You do realize it's a couple game, right?
Yes.
So you'd rather he finds his match and you go home?
No.
Okay, let me rephrase this. Which gentleman do you find, or which members of my left-hand side, do you find attractive? Who do you find attractive in the house?
All of them are attractive.
No, narrow it down. Your partner has. He's mentioned at least 3, including yourself. So give me 3. Minus him. The 3 gentlemen you find attractive in the house.
Again, Van Dyke, Bog, and Perry. Yeah.
All right. Okay, okay. So those are the ones you find attractive.
Yes.
Condon. Did you realize Seven was attracted to you?
Yeah, he told me.
He told you. How did you react when he told you? Or what was going through your mind when he told you?
It was normal. I mean, it's normal for a guy to like me. But I told him I was serious with Perry. Perry, so I'm a little... Sorry. Yeah. I'm serious with Perry, so there was no way.
Okay. All right. But how's... This week you felt... It was quite interesting. You felt like you were in the mood, not in the mood, then you'd be sleeping, and sleeping, and sleeping. What was going on this week?
It's just lady stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
I was, at that time of the month, you have mood swings and all of that,
So is that why you were on and off with Perry?
Yeah, kind of, right.
Are you still finding it hard to trust Perry?
80% AJ. We are still looking for the 20.
Where's the 20?
It's with him, right?
The 20 is with him?
Yes, so he's
Hey,
supposed to-
why are you keeping the 20? Why are you not sharing it?
AJ, I'm still trying. Yeah.
What do you think you're doing wrong? Because at this point, her on and off is predicated on you, it would seem. And if she's not being her best possible version, and she's more recluse than retiring in bed, then maybe you're the problem. So what is it?
I still keep asking like what I've done wrong, or like if it's about the old situation, I've been talking about it with her. Yeah.
But still,
it's like she's still keeping some things. Like
Conda, are you still keeping malice with him?
AJ, as I said, it's not like I'm really keeping something, but this week it's just lady stuff. I had mood swings because, but...
So you were simply PMSing?
Kind of.
Okay, all right. Let's take a look.
You always have I think out of everybody, people wanted you the most. The more people wanted you.
To be here?
To date.
You think?
Yeah.
Why?
That's one.
What'd you say? Yeah.
One.
Do you see the connection in that?
Do I see it?
In that?
From that to you?
No.
From that to that?
Yeah. You are foreseer. You be saying things.
Yeah, I can tell you. It's because he's safe. He's harmless. And she's a sweet, innocent girl.
I heard you liked her. You said you was crushing on her.
She's my spec. So you think he really liked you?
Compared to what I'm seeing, he was more clingy and closer with me than her.
Yeah, I knew you was making him feel like you was like...
To dance out for being like type of thing, but then on the other side, it looks like he just flew.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, she's just banging, like, come on. And I'm like...
It's not feeling natural. You understand what I'm saying?
So you really liked him?
I learned to like him. I told you I didn't like him on first sight because the other nigga was there.
Yeah.
You remember? So it's like when he met me and stuff like that, I had to learn to like something like that.
And how do you feel now, though, after seeing him and knowing him? Because it's been longer time. Would you still want to go back and, like...
No, I know it's not real, but I'll be feeling like...
Hey, it's okay, it's okay.
Next time ask me, because I know how to be like...
What is it?
You
Have you
understand?
done enough?
I'm feeling like... how should I put it?
Oh.
Forgetting the question.
So...
Would you really...
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
It takes...
Okay, 7. Who are we referencing in that video?
To be honest, like, not to really go into like that video, can I just speak on how I feel about the whole situation?
You can go ahead.
Because I'm coming into the house, so, and to be honest, no disrespect, but I haven't like followed the show or anything beforehand, so I just blindly came into this whole thing. So I'm learning about stuff that happened before, like in past weeks and stuff like that. One of the ways I look at Condon is more like she a superstar, you know? And so, like, respectfully, I feel like that's not a good match with Perry.
Okay.
And I like Perry. It's nothing towards him. It's more towards who she is as a person.
Okay.
She's a singer. She's beautiful. You know, y'all seen her walk the runway and stuff like that. And I feel more like she's leading in the relationship and not him. From what I see, you know, from dealing with Perry, he's more of a shy person. And if she's going into the music industry, which is one of her dreams, she needs to deal with someone that's going to be able to be strong, because that industry is very tough in terms of people trying to take advantage of you and things like that. So if she's leading the relationship, you know, and she's trying to pursue her career, he might hold her back. He's not even into going to the clubs and stuff like that, and she's going to have to perform in clubs and things of that nature. So really, when I look at her, I think she's beautiful. I think she's a superstar. I don't think that she's with the right match. And also, that's just how I feel naturally, but then when I hear stuff like, you know, he was kissing a Korfa and stuff like that and then lying to her, I feel like she's downgrading herself, because since she is a superstar, she shouldn't be dealing with nothing less than. It doesn't make any sense to me why you would want to deal with someone that's been lying to you more than once.
7. So who would be a better fit for her? You?
In the house?
Yes.
Me, of course.
Okay, let's rearrange it. I'm actually quite curious here. So if you had to pick a pair for Perry, who would it be?
Like I said earlier when I started, it's respectfully. I don't have no issue with Perry, and I don't know who would be paired up with him. I don't think about
Out
him
of the
like
different
that.
ladies, who do you think is a better fit with him based on what you tell his temperament?
I mean, to be honest, no one. I don't.
Okay, thank you. All right. Akofa. In that video, you seem to allude to you and Perry having a better connection than him and Condon. Is that how you feel?
Is that how I feel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please, what are you seeing that makes it feel as if their connection is not on the par of what you and him had?
Did I talk based on the conversation 7 and I had?
Yes.
Or just in general?
You can based on that and even on your own personal opinions.
Okay, so he was asking how how Perry was with me. Do you understand? Yes. So I was just saying, oh, he was more clingy. Yes, so that was it.
Okay. Conan, do you feel that you may have contributed to people feeling that the connection is not as strong based on your on and off nature with him?
Yeah, I do.
Do you feel... okay. Do you feel that your connection is strong with Perry?
Yeah, talking for my emotions, yes, but they can't see my emotions in my heart. They can only see what I portray. And as I said, it's a lady stuff. Like at that time of the month, you're a girl, you understand. You sometimes
I perfectly understand.
Exactly, so that was it.
But it feels that it didn't necessarily stop with, because everyone has off weeks or an off week. But if it's felt as if the last 2 weeks there's been ups and downs in the relationship. Yes, stemming from, we can say, his betrayal of to set off the chain of reactions. But you've also not been open to forgiving him, or at least withholding some of your affection from him. It would feel like.
It's only normal for anybody in my situation to hold back a little, like concerning how things happen between us. Like I'm putting on my safety boots, so yeah, I have to be cautious a little, right? But I still like him, and that's why I'm still with him.
Okay. Well, earlier in the week, you and Akofa had an interesting conversation. Let's take a look.
And then, like, you have my word for it. Like, I'm cool with you. I don't hold anything. Me, if I'm not cool with you, I don't even look at you. Like, that's how crazy I be. Like, I be so nonchalant on certain things. Do you get? If I'm not cool with you. If I have a problem with you, you will not even feel like my aura alone or my presence around you wouldn't be something like. Do you get? That's how I be. So we are cool. You have my word. Like, we are very cool.
You sure? Can you please stop calling me Perry girl? No. Then you're like Perry girl. No.
I wasn't being sarcastic.
I was like, girl, what?
No. I wasn't being sarcastic. Like, I was like, Perry girl, no. And like, I was just...
Please, I'm con. I like the con.
You like con?
So please, we are cool. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And my lashes tomorrow.
Yes, please. You put my tape. I have to ask for them to get a new one. Okay. It's almost done. So tomorrow I'll fix for you. I'm sure Naya wants to refill.
Thank you.
Welcome, B.
Okay, so just to clarify, this was before you and Seven's conversation, yeah? Is it safe to say the two of you are on great terms now? Even after what you just saw? Conan?
Her conversation with Seven,
yes.
I could barely hear, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would you want me to clarify?
Yeah, I would.
So basically, in conclusion, she felt that she had a better connection with Perry than you and Perry do. Well, just to clarify. And yeah, knowing that, is it still okay? Is it just that it's not something you're willing to dwell on?
Not at all. It's her opinion, and she's entitled to that. So.
Okay, all right. We like to see it. So, Akofa, we're all good with Condon. Yeah, we love it. We love it. Now, coming to Kiki. After last week's live show, you seem quite upset with Jar. What's been the development in that issue?
AJ, he and I had a conversation on that, and then he clarified his stance on that and why he said what he said. So he and I are very okay.
Okay, you're good now.
Currently, yeah.
All right. Let's take a look.
Babe, you said you would have wanted to get to know her.
Yeah, get to know her, but I never said I like her. I never stated I like her. I said I would have gotten to know her. That's different from me saying I like her. And me not even talking to her while she's with Bogdan, means I show some respect to them. I didn't talk. She herself didn't even know I wanted to talk to her.
Facts.
So this even shows that I didn't even try to move in anywhere. Look at the video they played.
Okay, can I say something? In here. Normally, when you say that you want to get to know somebody, it equally means you like them. Because if you don't find them attractive, if you don't find them like they could be somebody that could match your vibe, you wouldn't want to get to know them. So that means automatically you like how they are.
Could be. I'm not going to straight up like jump into saying I like someone whilst I don't even know what a person is really like. That's weird. And then if that's how they move, I don't move like that. I don't just like someone. I have to speak to the person before I know, okay, this, that. I'm not just going to get up and say, oh, I like the person. Well, even knowing the person's full name. All I know is she's got mine. Nothing. I haven't spoken to her. Josephine? Where?
My full name. I said, what's my full name? You just said, without not even knowing the person's full name, you can't just wake up and say you like them. So what's my full name?
Seriously?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What's my name?
Josephine.
Josephine what?
I don't remember saying it. What's my full name?
Elijah Otu.
What's my full name?
Your name is Elijah Otu.
Okay, cool. But you didn't have to do it.
What's my name?
Josephine.
Josephine what?
That's what you mentioned to me.
Do you know how much you have strung me along for not remembering all that brouhaha about your work?
Okay, I told you about it and you forgot it.
And I still insist that you never told me about you mentioned it here when I was sitting beside you when you were asked, and then you say it.
Hey Jay.
What's Gigi's full name?
Josephine, we'll see your boy.
Okay, let me see if I understand. How is it that you're with her and you don't remember her name?
So it's not I don't remember her name.
You never paid attention to it.
You know, I got so much used to the Kiki that I even ended up calling her Key without you adding that KI. So.
Okay, so that was it. But Kiki, do you know his full name?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, did you understand where she was coming from and having you able to clear things up with her?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, all right. So it's all good on both your sides now?
As always.
Yep.
No lingering issues?
Nope.
All right. Van Dyke. Earlier you mentioned ups and downs. Walk me through the down moments this week.
AJ, about the downs, I feel like sometimes when we have argument and I want to talk about it and let's say try to draw into conclusion towards like make us perfect, like it's like she doesn't want to. But I felt like at first I was thinking she was like this whole kind of quick-tempered, like, do you understand? But I feel like we solved our issues and we are cool now. Like, she promised me that it's not going to happen again. And
okay. So what was the bottom line? Like, what really was it, Larissa? What was the trigger point for all the issues?
AJ, I can't really say like everything right now.
Why
but
not?
all I can say is he's my #1 priority. So that's all that matters.
Okay, let's take a look at this.
that's why sometimes when you come to the room,
Listen, I didn't like it.
sometimes you can do something off, so off.
Do you mainly you are the one that makes everything escalate? Because sometimes you just like yesterday like this.
Talk.
yesterday like this, randomly just went off.
Yeah.
In my room, saying you were thinking about your mom, you had to connect to your mom. I'm like, if anything, at least I'm here with you can talk to me.
No.
And you were like, let me finish. That's what you did. You said, no, I shouldn't touch you. So when I finally decided to relax, and before then, you were having a conversation with, shall I mention names?
I know. Lily.
And someone. And I was like, can we have like a time like talk? You were like, yeah, come, you're having a conversation. So I tried to lie down. I went back for what? I came back. And then I tried to touch you. And you were like, no, I shouldn't touch you. You're trying to connect to your mom. And I slept. And you are coming. So psychologically, think about it. We are humans. Nobody is perfect. Think about it. Nobody is perfect.
Nobody is perfect.
Yes. So if you have snubbed me and you're coming and I've snubbed you and I'm coming to you, how would you feel?
Before
you just react, even though I don't actually mean to tell you.
Before this conversation, then we were talking about Lily and Seven. We started this conversation.
Good, but I stopped.
You stopped when I told you to.
No, you.
Remember, you stopped when I told you were doing too much. And that was the meaning of the too much I was talking about.
As in having a conversation.
It was too much.
So why did you continue then?
And the things you were saying somewhere.
Which is?
I don't want to mention.
Which is? What did I say?
Let me tackle the main thing. You said what? I should touch the people a lot with my attitude. You have two things, right?
You see, when I wanted to say it, I was stopped. I don't remember.
Even if you don't remember right now, you can still remember. You mentioned two things. Fine, I admit I work on that. But I believe you know yours too. Work on it.
I'm like, what do you want me to do? What do you think is best for me to do to reduce the friendship value?
Do you need help?
With what?
In what you just said. Because if you don't need help, then I will tell you to find your ways to do that.
No.
I asked you a question.
You don't understand what I mean.
No, I asked you a question asking you about do you think some people...
Okay, so Larissa, you seem quite expressive in the videos, but you don't want to be expressive here. Why?
Nah, because I feel we had already like cleared the air, so there is no need for me to talk about it.
Other people clear their air, also come and speak about it here.
Okay, so his problem was like I started a conversation with somebody, and then I was doing too much. He said I was talking like very long.
And who was this somebody?
I was talking to Seven and Lily.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I went to drink water downstairs. I came back. I'm like, can we have a together time? And he's like, I'm coming. And it took a while, so I slept off. So yeah, that's basically what we were talking about, and how well we will be able to like avoid this kind of stuff in our relationship.
Okay. Van, so what part? Why did you think she was doing too much talking to them? You have to explain that point to me.
AJ, like, she was just right beside me, like, do you understand? You were right beside me. We are supposed to have our own conversation, but you were so interested in someone else's conversation. But I understand the fact that she's an open person, like, do you understand? So, like, but I feel like when we spoke at the living room, like, we came into conclusion and we understood each other. So, like, and I'm sorry for, like, having our conversation. It's not going to happen again. And from now onwards, like, I want to say it here that I'm going to spend more time with my baby. And for Nigel and Bogdan, so in case you guys realize I'm not spending time, I'm with my baby. Yeah.
All right.
And I want to say sorry to him. I'm so sorry, baby. It won't
Don't
happen.
be sorry, baby. Don't be sorry.
Okay. Let me come to Naya. Naya.
AJ.
Woman to woman, are you comfortable with Bogdan and Akofa being besties?
Besties?
Yes. They seem to have a great relationship, and he seems to be quick to come to her defense whenever there's a situation. Are you comfortable with that?
Maybe, maybe not.
Let's start with the maybe nots.
Okay, maybe not because I was the first person Akofa came to tell me how she felt about the person she was connecting with before Bogdan expressed his feelings towards me. So I low-key know how she feels about him. But we never really like...
Oh, she feels something for him?
Yeah.
Okay.
But after the whole parent thing, I never really like sat down with her to, ask her about her feelings and how she's handling the whole situation. And there's been quite like situations, one or two, that I put together and I'm like, does she still or does she not? So, yeah.
Okay. So you're not very comfortable with it?
I could say that, yeah, in certain situations, yeah.
What situations?
Okay, so there was this time where we were in the kitchen and after Blanco's birthday, then Bogdan made a joke that his birthday is also coming, May something something. And I feel Akofa was too quick to be like, oh, okay, what do you want? You want a gift? What is it? Then she mentioned one brand, particular brand, yeah, that she wanted to buy the cake for him, and it was quite expensive. So, and I knew Bogdan was just making a joke. May wasn't his birthday. So I felt like it was a bit off. Yeah.
All right. Bogdan, do you feel that her issues are unfounded? Does she have some... Is she standing on something to say this?
From my perspective, I think everything she said is kind of valid, But, what can I even say, Chef? I really back my woman in every situation, you understand? Because she's the person I have feelings for. She's the person I want to be with. So I wouldn't want to do anything to make her feel uncomfortable. And I feel like in the house, I'm like a very jovial person. Like, I connect with a lot of people here. I make a lot of jokes. I dance around. So, for me, like, I'm just being me, and, but I feel like from her perspective and from what she knows, she has been able to draw some patterns. So, even in the past few days, I've really reduced, how much like I really connect with everybody else apart from her, because I really need to make my woman feel comfortable.
Who do you think you'd be quick to jump to their defense of, Akofa or Naya?
Oh, Naya.
Okay.
You see, the thing is, I feel like people have this perspective where like I jump to the defense of Akofa really quickly, but I feel like if anybody else was in that position, I would have stood up for them as well. Sometimes we come here and then there are issues, but people don't speak up and say it. And then it's like all the time, I'm the one who does that. So I feel like that narrative should be cleared. I didn't jump to Akofa's rescue because of anything. There was a time a question was asked during one of the games, I think 3 weeks ago. They were like, if I didn't go for Naya, who would I go for? I said nobody, because I meant it. She's the only one I want. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much. Oh, Henniba, Irama still thinks you're not giving her attention. What are you doing wrong?
AJ, I mean, there's nothing going on. I don't know why she felt like I'm not giving her attention. But, I felt like since I became HOH, I have to, like, dedicate my time to the role, like, to the position, and still have time for her. I think that is where the whole confusion, So, I mean, I made it up to her. I mean, I'm always there for her because there's nobody in the house, just you and I in the house. So if I'm not with you, just know that HOH, task or whatever. Like I have to, yeah.
Right. Rama, what do you want?
AJ, it's just woman attention. But he's clarified that, so we're good.
On that note, let's go on a quick break. When we come back, even more right here on Perfect Match Extra.
She got me tripping like a fool, baby, oh my, no doubt. Biggie never lie like me, cause I don't go like to wound a girl. Make her no go find time, blow your head, oh. I go fit to make you want to run, me I go fit scatter everywhere.
Elite Fresh Protection for important oral care needs. Frutally, fresh new look, same great taste. Calipo, the natural juice drink. Blue Gents Energy Drink. XYZ Red Wine, served chilled, drink smoothly. Darling Lemon Drink, taste it, feel it. Zozi, FC Perfumery. And supported by Empire Kitchens, Heart of the Home. Kitchen, dressers, and TV console in the PM Extra Reality House were designed and installed by Empire Kitchens. GTP, life styled. Many thanks to Betway, Danube Home. Many thanks to Mansa Plus Apartment and Hotel, Osu Legacy Apartment, East Legon. EMC Easy Multi Cars, located at Jolu. The Fruit Master, 100% farm fresh. Lijay Looks for ladies' hair. Selfie Studios, located at Atomic Junction. Emino Afrique, Manuel's Collection. Gota GH, Mr. Mouse.
Many thanks to Gibbs Artistry.
Lescott Palo.
Many thanks to Royal Smoothies and Foods, located at Domi Pillar 2.
Many thanks to Delaliago.
Genius Grooming Parlor Unisex Salon, located at La Paz. Clelizo Spa, located at Achimota.
And you're tuned in to Perfect Match Extra Season 3, and we're live on our Saturday live show, and it is an eviction night. But before anything, reminding you that the Ultimate Titans edition of Ghana's Strongest is coming. So this one, we're taking it on a whole new journey, a new twist to the season of Ghana's Strongest. This time, we're opening it up to everyone. If you're a gym rat, if you're someone that loves their fitness, if you know you are a fitness king or queen, always on your ones and twos, then you will definitely be the one we're looking for. So tell a friend to come through. It's basically focused on fitness. We're doing our fitness screening on the 30th of May, next week Saturday, right here at the TV3 premises. So it's next week on the 30th of May, live here at TV3. The numbers are on your screen. Please give it a call and join us at 9 a.m. right here at the TV3 premises for Ghana's Strongest. It's a whole new one where if you're young, if you're fit, if you're willing to get into all of that goodness and more, then you're the one we're looking for. So send it to someone that you know is a fitness freak and let them come through. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get into eviction. Tonight, at least one housemate will leave Big Mama's house. And it's about that time. All housemates, please be upstanding. It's time for us to find out which housemate is leaving Big Mama's house. You either get a chance to sit or you leave. The first housemate I will call is Perry and Condon. You've given us a great time in Big Mama's house, and Ghana still wants more. You may sit. Kiki and John, have you given us enough to keep you in the house? Well, Ghana and the whole of Africa voted to save you. You may sit down. Oheneba and Irama. Is it time to say goodbye? Not this week. You may sit down. Blanco and Akofa. Please keep standing. Bogdan and Naya. You have given us amazing moments and a lot of love, and we want to see more next week. You're safe. 11. You are not up at all. Please take a seat. Please note, the order in which I call them is in no particular order. Doesn't show who's up or who's down. But we will find out who's going home very shortly. And there are 3 couples still up. Van Dyke and Larissa. Another week to have more couple time, you may sit. Nigel and Black Angela. You're up for eviction. Please join me here. Blanco and Akofa, please join me here. Tonight, at least one would be going home. Who goes home tonight? Blanco and Akofa, both of you have given us a lot of amazing highlights. From your secret handshake to your BFF relationship. You've been friendship goals. Nigel and Black Angela. You found yourselves relatively quickly in the house and have moved from strength to strength, sorting out your issues and moving forward as a united couple. However, Ghana, the rest of Africa, and the world has voted. And they chose that the couple leaving Big Mama's house tonight is the couple is Nigel and Black Angela. I'm so sorry, your time in Big Mama's house has come to an end. Please say goodbye to the other housemates. Blanco and Akofa, you're safe to fight another week. Please say goodbye. And please say goodbye to your other housemates. Huh. It's been a very difficult evening. Rama, how do you feel?
Actually, to be honest, we came here together. The plan was to live together. So I don't really know how I feel right now, but we were supposed to live together.
Van?
Anybody else to be friends? You know the person I fuck with.
Language, please. Unfortunately. I understand that tempers are high. I mean, emotions are high. But please let's respect the language a little bit. Bogdan, how are we holding up?
You know, it was very unexpected. He's a brother, like, it's going to be very difficult for me to adjust. I don't really know what else to say.
And I hate to do this to you guys right after this very devastating loss. Van Dyke, are you good? Can you put yourself together? If you had to tell Nigel anything, what would it be?
Yeah.
Oh my, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jay, you don't understand. You don't understand. That guy has been there for. That guy has been there for me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God. If you want to go make you mine, if you want to go love you.
Okay. This is, yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Permission to move on at this point, because we still have to do a coupling session.
We are
for the
fine,
week.
we are fine.
Okay, so we're going to be coupling up this week. However, this week we're coupling up with a difference. Gentlemen, you're all going to be giving your roses, and you have to give it tonight to someone else beyond the one you're paired with. you have to pick another person to be paired with this week. So this week, it's a topsy-turvy one. Each person will be paired with a different housemate for the week. You will do your head of house task together. You will do your chores together. If you win the Thursday task, you will do that with the person as well. And may share the HOA room together. However, when it comes down to voting, it will be you and your original pair. So take note. When it comes down to voting, and this week will be another eviction week, you and your original pair will be put up for eviction. However, for the week, you will be paired with someone else other than your pair. It's a game, and it's Big Mama's rules. And this week is a twist. You may choose to reject someone's flower, and that's the ladies. However, you have one rejection, and you must go back with someone other than your pair. So you may initially decline one person's own, but you have to settle for someone else's own who is not your pair. Are we clear on the rules? So again, everyone, the gentleman I mean, would give your rose to someone other than your pair. You have the next few seconds to decide on who that will be, but we're about to do that now. And we will start it off with Perry. Grab a rose and let's go.
When I wake up, you be first thing on my mind. I said to need power of such kind. I know say them break your heart.
Do you accept this rose? Please speak into the mic. Again, you have the right for first refusal.
Which I do.
You accept it.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
do.
So this week's pair is Perry and Kiki. Next is Blanco.
Where they call, but I know the pick. And so Evan is on himself, boy, and I want. And all I want be your happiness. You know I gotta make this though, gotta start this though, baby. I cry with there, no be easy, oh.
Naya, do you accept this rose? Or would you wait it out for another option?
I do.
You accept. So we have Blanco and Naya. Okay. Ja.
I don't mind whatever it takes. It's alright. You are the only one I want and no one else. I wanna know. Let me know. Tell me.
I do.
All right. So we have Ja and Irama. Seven.
But this feeling is so different. What reason will I give my heart if I should let you go, baby?
You're rejecting the rose?
Yes, AJ.
Okay. All right. No, so 7, you have to pick someone else. Okay. Okay. Akofa, you say no. Why? Someone please give her a mic. Okay, so 7, you may sit. We'll go last again. Someone please pass Akofa a mic. Why are you saying no?
I don't want to.
Okay. And Conan, you just don't want. All right. Van Dyke, your turn. It feels like a bit of colluding going on, but you're confused. So Bagda will help you be less confused. Okay. No, please, select. Please give your rose to someone. Akofa, you agree? All right. Next, we have Oheneba. All right, Lily, you say yes? Wonderful. And then they were two. All right. So our final options to be made are Bogdan and 7. Bogdan, please go ahead.
Minyantaba ankametuma kodonchi na wati mio Minyantaba ankametu tise abronoma metuma kodonchi Obahima onuno nima grodie Obin friend ma mio ai Obahima onuno nim dia makuma be Obin friend of my meal Minyantaba
And the last two standing are 7 and Condon. At this particular point, you're both automatically paired, but I'll throw it out there if there's anyone who's willing to swap. Anybody? You would like to swap? No, you have to give the woman a chance to. And actually you can't, to be honest, because Lily is his original pair. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Since no one is willing, it would seem our final pair will be Condon and Seven. Moving on, they all, or you all, would have to work as a pair that you've been designated. However, as I earlier stated, when it comes down to votes for eviction, it would be a situation where your original pairs will be what will be placed up for eviction. So to reiterate, it's Ohiniba and Lily, Larissa and Bogdan, Van and Akofa. It's Perry and Kiki, Irama and Ja, Seven and Condon, Naya, and as well Blanco. It's going to be an exciting week. Reminding all our viewers that eviction will happen next week. At least one pair would go home. This pair is the original pair. So all the original pairs are what are going into eviction week. So it's the original pairs and not the pairs that have been made tonight. And on that note, we're going to wrap it up here. Encouraging the housemates this week to be a bit more outgoing and spend more time knowing each other than your beds and your duvets, and be a bit more outgoing in Big Mama's house. Thank you to all those who've been tuned in to another exciting edition of the show. A big thank you to our amazing sponsors, saying a huge thank you to all of them that have come on board to create a wonderful experience, starting off with Frutelli Calipo. Frutelli, fresh new look, same great taste. A big thank you to Calipo, the natural juice drink, to Close Up Complete Fresh Protection for your important oral care needs, to Betway, get way more. And Betway is reminding you that as the next big sports betting influencer can be you, and you can be rewarded with Betway. Place bets and share codes with your friends, fans, and followers. If they place bets using your code, you earn 4% off their wager. Doesn't matter if you win or lose, if they bet, you earn cash. And the more people that bet with your code, the more you earn. Start betting, sharing, and winning with Bet Influencer, exclusive to Betway. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway. Get way more. And of course, reminding you that all our housemate pairs have their own unique codes. Go on our social media handles and find out the codes for each of the housemates. Use those codes, interact with it, and our housemates will end up earning big at the end of the season based on how much you interact with those codes. And of course, the viewers that interact the most as well with those codes will earn something exciting from Betway at the end of the season. A big thank you to Blue Jeans Energy Drink, XYZ Red Wine, served chilled, drink smoothly, Darling Lemon Drink, Tasted Feel It Zozy, FC Perfumery, and supported by Empire Kitchens, Heart of the Home, GTP Lifestyle, Manta Plus Apartments and Hotel in Osu, Danube Homes. A big thank you to Darlene Dazzle for our ladies' accessories, to Lijay Looks for the hair for our amazing housemates. A big thank you to our designers, Gota GH, and as well Mr. Miles Definition as well. Thank you so much, Mr. Miles. And to our amazing makeup artists, Gifts Makeup Artistry, Les Car Parlor, and as well to the gentlemen looking absolutely dapper in Manuel's collection. A big thank you to all our glam squad that make our housemates look beautiful, and as well to mine. Mr. Miles, thank you so much for making me this gorgeous outfit. A big thank you to First Choice for my hair, Les Car Parlor for my makeup. A big thank you to you, Auntie T. My name is AJ Akwako Sap, and I've been your host. I'll be back your way next week for another exciting Saturday live show, eviction show. Next week's eviction is going to be happening, so please do vote for your favorite pair to stay in the house. Until I come your way again, keep watching Perfect Match Extra.
puis moi mien.